Hello again, my friends, and welcome to Advanced Vocabulary Quiz Part 30. In this video, you must choose the correct vocabulary word for each question. You may need to pause the video at each question to give yourself some extra time to think of your answers. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Number 1. And the answer is, they felt that the new tax laws were a disaster for the local economy and only served to accentuate the incompetence of the current administration. If you accentuate something, you emphasize it, or let's say you make something more noticeable, and in this case, the new tax laws showed everyone how incompetent the administration was. Okay, you got it? All right, number 2. And the answer is, Jose really likes that new restaurant downtown because it serves an eclectic mix of seafood, red meat, and vegetarian dishes. In this sentence, eclectic means that the dishes that they serve at the restaurant included many things taken from many different sources. So there were seafood dishes, red meat dishes, vegetarian dishes. Okay, so the food was eclectic. All right, it was very diverse. All right, number 3. And the answer is, the workers went on strike and the factory had to close after the management failed to heed their workers' many grievances. In this case, heed means to pay attention to. And the management of this factory did not listen to the problems that the workers had. Or that's what the grievances were. Okay, they failed to pay attention. That's to heed. Okay, number 4. And the answer is, teachers in my son's school are prohibited from taking an active part in partisan politics. If a person only takes one side of a leader or a group or some cause, they're partisan. They strongly support it. And in this case, the school didn't want the teachers to pick a side. And let's say maybe there was an election and they didn't want them to influence the children or something like that. So they couldn't pick a side when they were maybe discussing politics or some kind of an issue. All right, they had to be neutral. Okay, number 5. And the answer is, rival journalists fact-checked the mayor's statement, and it was proven to be veracious. All right, veracious means honest and not containing any lies. And in our statement, the rival journalists fact-checked the mayor's statement, and they couldn't find any lies. All right, number 6. And the answer is, he is a good judge, but he is becoming more and more irascible as he grows older, and many lawyers are afraid of him. If someone is irascible, they become angry very easily, and maybe they have a bad temper, and that's what was happening to this judge. As he grew older, he was getting more and more like this. Okay, number 7. And the answer is, the makeshift dwellings of the homeless people in the city were destroyed by the heavy rain last night. Something is makeshift, it is usually temporary, and it's used to replace something else. It's usually in bad shape or something that's just put together maybe not so well. And in this case, the homeless people made homes for themselves. All right, you can imagine they weren't constructed well. All right, number 8. And the answer is the U.S. economy is a conundrum, and the president is currently having a very difficult time dealing with it. A conundrum is a problem that is difficult to deal with. All right, that's what a conundrum is. And in this case, it was the U.S. economy, and the president had a hard time dealing with it. Okay, number 9. And the answer is, because of security issues, we had to jettison our old mobile phones and get new ones. In this case, jettison means to get rid of something. And in this case, they had to discard or get rid of their phones because of the security issues. Okay, the final question, number 10. And the answer is, he was a great natural athlete, but his coach did not approve of his lackadaisical approach to his daily training program. If someone is lackadaisical, this means that they don't show a lot of enthusiasm or interest in something. And in this case, the athlete was probably a natural, talented person, and he probably thought that he didn't need to train, all right? And the coach didn't like it. That's all for this video. Please let me know how you did on the quiz in the comment section below. Thanks again for subscribing, everyone. I really appreciate it. And remember what I always say, keep practicing. See you next time.